a demon code, thrones and territories, the gates. How the demon code infiltrates the gates of influence. 1. The battle beyond the flesh. The Bible does not limit the enemy's work to personal temptation. It also shows demonic powers influencing rulers, nations, and entire systems of culture. Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Daniel 10:13. The prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days, but lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me. Here we see that over earthly kingdoms there are spiritual rulers, not human kings, but demonic princes directing affairs in the unseen realm. The demon code does not stop at individual lives. It seeks thrones, positions of authority, and territories, spheres of influence, because if you can control the gate, you can control everyone who passes through it. 2. The ancient pattern of gates. In biblical times, the gate of a city was its nerve center. It was where elders judged disputes, Deuteronomy 16:18, merchants traded goods, 2 Kings 7:1, and alliances were made, Ruth 4:1. The enemy knows that whoever commands the gate commands the city. Today, those gates are not stone archways. They are cultural sectors that disciple a nation without its consent. 3. The 7 gates of cultural influence. 1. Media, the voice gate. This gate controls the narrative. Through news, entertainment, and social platforms, the code normalizes sin, silences truth, and disciples the masses into agreement with lies. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. When the tongue is amplified through mass communication, entire nations can be swayed in days. 2. Education, the mind gate. This gate shapes belief before discernment is mature. If a generation is taught to doubt God's word, redefine morality, and replace absolute truth with personal truth, the code has already secured the future. Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. The enemy knows this is true and trains accordingly. 3. Government, the law gate. When unrighteousness becomes law, righteousness becomes rebellion. The code uses law to legitimize what God condemns and to criminalize what God commands. Psalm 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? 4th economy, the trade gate. If you control a person's ability to buy, sell, and work, you can pressure them to bow. From bribery and corruption to global economic control, the code uses survival as leverage. Revelation 13:17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. 5. Religion, the worship gate. False prophets, compromised churches, and corrupted doctrine turn worship into idolatry. The code will tolerate religion as long as it does not point to the real Christ. Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders. 6. Science and technology, the knowledge gate. God created knowledge to glorify Him, but the code uses it to weaponize discovery, spread deception, and replace faith with human pride. 1 Timothy 6:20. Oppositions of science, falsely so called. 7. Arts and culture, the imagination gate. Through music, film, literature, and fashion, the code reshapes what people admire and desire. It makes sin look beautiful and holiness look strange. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil. 4. Thrones, first, people, second, notice. That the code's goal is not to win every heart directly, it is to capture the throne, decision-making power, over each territory, sphere of influence. Once the gate is held, the flow of information, law, and culture is filtered through it, and the majority pass through unaware. This is why Jesus called his followers the light of the world and a city set on a hill. Matthew 5:14. Light at the gate changes the city. 5. The digital amplifier, the code has always sought the gates. But now, one gate controls many. The digital world links media, education, economy, and even worship into a single stream. Algorithms have replaced heralds, influencers have replaced elders. Your phone is now a portable gate, and the code will knock daily.